completely forgot to ask you about Amir Khan versus Kell Brook.
Yeah.
Which is a massive fight in the UK. I know
It's big over there,
huge,
right?
Yeah, it's massive. Completely forgot to ask you about that. So I'm just going to throw it on you. What do you make of that fight happening now? Why do you think it's happening now?
I think
is it legacy or money?
It's happening a little too late,
Yeah.
but it's still gonna, it's not like one got older and the other one didn't. They're both, it should have happened a few years ago, and it would have been a great fight, especially for the UK. Everybody over there, I'm pretty sure they're excited about the fight. But it is happening a little bit too late. But it's not like one got older and the other one didn't. They're both the same way. So I think it's still going to be a great fight. I think it's still going to be a great fight. Me personally, I think Amir Khan wins. Okay. He's fast.
Do you know about the weight clauses?
I have no idea about the
It's at 149, but there's a rehydration clause, 163.5.
Oh, they can't gain more than 163.5? Well, then...
But the fight's at 149.
Yeah, they're going to win at 149, but they can't be more than 63?
Yeah. That's mainly to stop Kell blowing up to light heavyweight.
Yeah. Okay, well, Kell Brook's probably the one that could be in trouble there. But you know what? It's still going to be a good fight. It's a big fight. It's still a big fight for the UK. So, that's going to be the main thing, that everybody in the UK, they're excited about that fight. And both Brook and Khan, they owe it to their country, to their continent. They owe it to the country over there. They need to make it happen, and I'm glad it's happening. Like I probably favor Amir Khan because he's just too fast. He's fast and he boxes well. Maybe a decision, but it's a great fight. I'm glad that it's happening because people deserve that fight over there.
Spot on.
Thank you.
Amir Khan, Kell Brook, a huge fight in the UK. Pay-per-view next year, February 19th. What's the thoughts on the American boxing fans? What would you guys think of that fight?
Kind of indifferent. It was something that should happen years ago. At this point, it's like I don't know. Like you have the moments to make certain fights. It's like if they tried to make Gamboa versus Juanma Lopez now, or you know what I mean, like one of those. These guys are a little bit younger than that, but still they've been through bad defeats and bad knockout losses, stoppages, and Kell Brook has had his orbital bone fractured, I think, twice. Amir Khan's been knocked out a few times. At this point, I mean, it's still gonna be. I think it's still gonna be a good fight because they're both but they're not close to where they were, years ago. I thought at one point Kell Brook, before the Triple G fight, was probably at that point probably the best welterweight, if not top 2, top 3 welterweight. I thought Amir Khan was one of the best 140 pounders at one point. The same thing, if they would have made a matchup around, closer to their primes, it would have been, I think, huge. But now it's still a big fight, like in the UK, because both guys are from there. But it's not even close to being as big as it should have been. Like that fight should have meant more. The winner should have gained a lot from it. But at this point, it's
What are the key aspects for each fighter? How do you think each one of them could win? So what can Amir concentrate on, and what can Kell concentrate on?
At this point, I just try not to get knocked out. Amir Khan's gonna have to box and move and use his distance, use his speed. At one point, his speed was ridiculous. Like those 2 body shots that he hit Maidana with came like lightning fast, boom, boom, and then down. Maidana went down. I thought Kell Brook was technically one of the best, strongest welterweights. He had a great jab, great body work. But once he got that injury from I think the Triple G fight and then Errol Spence after, his punch resistance and stuff hasn't been the same, and he hasn't been the same since. So I think just, both guys are going to need to play it safe and, try not, Amir Khan avoid that big punch, and Kell Brook, try to don't get caught either because, like I said, both guys' punch resistances.
If we're putting you on the spot, you've got your last $20. Who's your last $20 going on? What outcome are you going for?
What?
Your last $20, who are you going to put it on?
Who am I going to bet on? I would bet on shit, man. I don't know. I think I'll bet on Kell Brook.
Okay. I
think I would. But I think that's just me mentally, like, seeing all the times Amir Khan's been knocked out that I don't trust him as much. But they've both been through tough.
Do you think the weight will make a difference? I think it's at 149, and then there's a rehydration
clause.
Yeah,
I think that's worse for Kell Brook. I think that's worse for Kell Brook because once he fought Triple G and he went all the way up to 160, I think that weight cut affected him a lot when he fought Errol. So I think that affects it a lot. Amir Khan's a smaller. I think he's a smaller guy. I would assume. Yeah, he fought at 140. Was undisputed, not undisputed, but he was a unified world champion at 140. So I think he's more comfortable with that weight. I think it's going to be a little bit harder for Kell Brook to
So you're back in Kel.
So now I don't know. Now it's 50-50 again. I don't know who to pick.
Could you tell me what does the OG think about it? Who's the OG going for?
I don't think he knows.
He doesn't know who Kell Brook is.
He doesn't even know they're fighting. Like,
Oh shit!
no, I'm sure he knows. Like,
Yeah.
but the thing is, when we have to explain certain guys to him,
Yeah.
like we have to say like,
Yeah.
okay, so like we tell him, oh, it's Amir Khan. Oh, it's that guy that got knocked
Yeah,
out by
yeah.
Canelo, you know,
Okay.
or like stuff
Try
like
it.
that.
So
Kell
you
Brook, I don't.
Because Kell
Okay.
Brook fought Golovkin.
¿Usted sabe quién es Kell Brook? Kell Brook, uno de Inglaterra que era campeón del mundo, que le ganó el Golovkin y le ganó a Errol Spence, lo paró cuando ganó su campeonato del mundo. No, he doesn't.
Don't shake
No.
his head.
Amir Khan, sí sabe quién es, ¿verdad? Amir Khan, he knows who he is. I just said the name and he knows who he is. Kell Brook, he doesn't know who he is.
Okay, no problem.
Maybe, I mean, he's seen him fight because
Yeah.
I think I watched when Kell Brook fought
Errol
Errol.
Spence?
I think
Yeah,
I watched
yeah.
it with him. So
Yeah.
he's seen him fight. But it's, like I said, we have to
When
describe
Errol won
certain
the world,
things.
when Errol won the world title.
Yes, that one.
First time, yeah.
At that time, I hadn't seen too much of Errol yet, and I favored Kell Brook. I think I even bet money on Kell Brook. But that injury that he got from the Triple G fight really messed him up. I thought he could have done a lot better.
Brilliant. No worries, man. Thank you.